We are making the feeder. That is what they're gonna have to pull
the hay through.
We've seen it on several things, and that way we don't have waste. And want to put that up and show how cool this is. We're using, this has old
I have
contact paper on it.
I have multiple boards that are going to fit in here, but this is an example of the length. So they're going to sit like this.
And the hay's going to go in here. And the hay's right up there, so we can just drop it down.
I'll be able to drop it down in here for them, so easy chance to feed them, keep them fairly well fed. So
we'll put boards all the way across there. And then we've got their mineral feeder here. Cleaned this all out today. We've got their water, which will hang up here. And it's electric, so it will not freeze. I also did something today that I have been putting off for a very long time. I got all the rest of my garlic done because I was told you could still do it. Planted. And my tulips and daffodils are in. If I can just keep the chickens away from them. Yes, it's cold today. So he has these. They're glued and screwed into these diagonals. And we used old shelving board that was in the shed when we first moved in. This is an old tabletop that was here that will fit across, and then the hay will be able to go right down and slide down inside of that. So all of this was refurbished material. That's the leaf that was in the table, and he's working on the big piece that was in the table. These are shelvings that we had. And that is 2x4s that we just got from the person that we were helping move junk in his yard. He said, please haul it away. So, free feeder, that's the way to go. That's cool.
And what I'll do is I'll pull it up this way.
So that it's not leaning against here.
Leaning against that.
Okay.
That makes sense?
Yep. Some hinges to take off of this, which makes that smaller. So, and then that one needs the knobs cut off. 24 degrees out here this morning. So I got my hat on. Sun is starting to come up. I gotta go find my honey. I think my hat's on crooked. Are you in here? Yes, you are. Are they liking that okay?
They're not wasting it as much. That's for darn sure.
Super. So we've started fermenting their food, and it's making the food go so much further. That's great.
Sorry, chickens, you're right under my feet.
Hi, kitties. Hi, kitty kitties. Hi, kitty kitties. All right, this chute is ready. It's the next morning. He has attached. We have these 3 braces on. Slid the wood down in here, screwed them in. So you can see where the table went down on the sides. It's a table. There's the leaf for it. And he is, look at that. Now, just a second, I'm gonna come around to the front where I can see you put it in. All right.
Ready?
I am ready. Whoa, so cool. Oh my word, that's awesome. No carrying the hay down, just dropping it in loosely. And then they can nibble it out.
Took a little bit of thinking to look at what we were working with, what we needed to accomplish, the place we had selected to do it, and then looking at the materials that we had. And Brenda was giving me lots of ideas that
From
making my
Pinterest.
from Pinterest, making my head spin. And I looked at what we had, and I looked at what we're trying to accomplish, and I believe I came up with the simplest way forward, less construction that had to go on, and rather elegant in the way that it went together. Will it hold up? That's the real key. I believe I built it in a way that it will. It's definitely functional. What we don't know is quality-wise, is this going to be enough? But even if I have to fill it up a couple times a day, this is fantastic.
Oh, that's enough. Now, just so that you remember, you want to stand in front of that doorway? This was a double doorway opening. See that doorway that he's going through back into the opening of the barn? We still have to put a gate on here. But instead of putting a fence or a gate here, he just made it into the feeder.
We made it useful. We're excited.
Today we have our Live at 5, and we're going to be talking about chickens and goats and cows and homesteading in your older years. And if you are a subscriber to 12 Weeks of Heartiness, 12 Weeks to Heartiness, there is a special live at 3 o'clock just for you to be able, you go into the first lesson and click on the box below where the lesson is, and that will get you into that in Teachable, and we will have a live just for our students. See you then. This does not preempt our live at 5 today with everyone else. So, live at 5 and a live at 3. The live at 3 is for 12 Weeks to Heartiness. The live at 5, everyone. See you then.